Hi everyone, it's Terry here sharing another layout for Peartree Cutfiles, this time using the giant Snowflake. If you've already watched my layout for the Go-Go Getaway Cybercrop, you'll see I used the negative and the inner area from this cut file, so you can see how versatile it is. So I've got the main cut file here and I'm backing it on that piece of patterned paper. So I used Silhouette Studio to cut out the outer edge of the cut file from patterned paper, so I know that it's the exact same size. So it's simply a case of adding the glue and then popping the background straight on. This is a really easy way to do it if you're just wanting one colour and one patterned background. So I'm just making sure it's all lined up properly, because it's quite a bit of a flimsy cut file because of how detailed it is, and I'm just adding in those little diamonds to finish off the design. So now I'm looking at how I'm going to create this layout. Pulled out this pink Snowflake patterned paper that I've already gutted the middle out of to use for something else. So I'm going to add some white background. I've got a square photo here which I made in pick frame. So it's a square photo and it's got 4 kind of photos inside it, so a bit of a collage. I've been enjoying using them recently because it means you get more photos on a page, but they're only in one specific place. So for the corners here, I've stuck my white cardstock down and then I've folded over the corners and stapled them for a bit of interest. So now I've decided where I'm going to put that cut file, and I'm just lightly drawing around it with a pencil so that I can add some mixed media to the background, because I want it to pop off the page a bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pearlescent watercolours to paint a line kind of on the outer edge of the line that I've drawn round, so that when you put the cut file over the top you can see the paint just peeking out. And I'm doing that with the colours that are going to be in the embellishments that I've pulled out. So you can see on the left hand side there's a hat and gloves set, so I'm going to use those as my colour way, and I'm just adding the paint now to the background. So I'm not being particularly neat, it's not, because of the cut file going on top, you'll see it doesn't have to be super careful or anything like that. It's not the exact shape, it's just a rough outline, because you'll get the exact shape from the cut file. I'm just using different colours and kind of blending it in a little bit where they overlap, so you get different colours mixing, and I'm just adding some splatters with the same colours that I've used. So now you can see when I pop my cut file up on top, I'm going to add some foam pads to the back of it so that it creates a bit more depth when I stick it over the painted background. So it's not that easy to see the painted background in the video, but you'll see in the photo at the end how it does make it stand out. So I'm just going to mat that photo on some patterned paper. This is like a light pinky peach colour, so I want to kind of tie it in with the others, and I'm going to tuck it under one of the little arms of the snowflake to kind of ground it into the layout so it doesn't look like it's just floating sat on top. So I'm looking for some more embellishment, and I've pulled out these chipboard stickers from Hip Kit Club, and also looking through the ephemera pack that went with the December kit. See if there's anything else that I want to add in. So I'm going to use this winter as part of my title, and I'm actually going to call it Winter Walks. So I'm just using some of the puffy silver hearts as well. I've popped a couple of pieces of chipboard stickers up that on the top and the bottom of my photo, so they kind of look like they're tacked on with the like sticky tape or washi tape. And I'm just going to add in that hat and glove set, both of which I've popped up on foam pads as well to give some depth to the page. So adding in a couple more chipboard snowflakes just to pull in that theme a bit more. And you'll see shortly that I do actually pull off that winter because I don't feel like it's popping off the page enough. So I do stick it onto some blue patterned paper and then just kind of cut round it to give it a bit of a border, and then I feel like it stands out more from the background, and then I tuck it all back under. So that's my layout pretty much finished for today. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. As always, I will leave links to my social media and to Peartree Crafts below in the comments. If anybody's got any questions, then feel free to comment or message me.